Some criminals think they can outrun the law, but speed comes at a price. Today we're diving into high-speed police chases that took a deadly turn, where reckless suspects gambled with fate and lost everything. It started like any other patrol, just outside Atlanta, near I-285. A silver Ford Focus was weaving through traffic, changing lanes without signaling and tailgating. Troopers clocked it going 88 in a 55. That alone could have ended in a ticket, but it didn't.
75 north at 285. It's a gray Ford. I think it's a Ford Fusion. Georgia 28 says Young David Lincoln 160. YDL 160 Georgia. Change erratic.
Near Cleveland Avenue, the driver was still flying down I-75. He finally exited toward Georgia 166 and tried to switch lanes too fast. That's when it all came apart.
He took lane break. All right, 1050 overturn, start EMS. 1050 overturn, EMS please.
Clear 1050.
75 northbound, ramp to 166. Ramp to 166, I'm gonna shut it down.
Officers held position until backup arrived. When they finally approached, it was clear. There'd be no arrest. The driver didn't survive the crash. A reckless escape turned fatal in just minutes. September 14, 2022. It could have been just a simple phone ticket. But when 24-year-old Javon Richards refused to pull over, it turned into a high-speed chase and ended in a deadly crash. Richards swerved straight into oncoming traffic. He flew down Veterans Parkway going the wrong way, nearly hitting cars head-on. Troopers tried to keep up, but it was clear this wasn't going to end clean. Richards ran the red light without hesitation, and that's when everything came apart. A white Infiniti SUV slammed into him. The impact threw his car into a guardrail and then into another vehicle. 3 cars wrecked in seconds. It was a brutal crash. Firefighters arrived within minutes, but it was already too late. Richards wasn't breathing and paramedics couldn't bring him back. At 2:01 p.m., he was pronounced dead at the hospital. A mother came searching for her son, but the chase had already taken everything. It was the day after Christmas. While most people were still in pajamas, surrounded by leftovers and loved ones, one man in Michigan was out in a red Chevy Cruze, about to turn a quiet holiday into a full-blown disaster.
I'm Officer Nelson. The reason I stopped you is because the plate's expired on the car. Yeah.
I'm just home.
Is this your car?
No, it's my girlfriend. I live down the
Okay.
street.
Do you have your license with you and registration
I
insurance?
don't have my license.
Nothing? All right. This your girlfriend's car?
Yeah, she down the street. She got her license.
Where?
The moment things got tense, the suspect slammed the gas and took off. The red Chevy shot down the street with officers right behind him, sirens blaring as the chase moved fast through the city.
The 10 mile. Black male, Indian Bill with Reds. Taxi to Smoke Farms. Whoever's walking up there. Center line's blocking. It's up in the grass. Just parallel, just parallel. All right, we got the lead again from center line. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10 and east on Lawrence. Somebody go to Sherwood in 10 mile for me. All right, we're by that apartment complex just east of Sherwood, coming out to 10. All right, west on 10. You're good, clear, sorry.
Yep. Approaching Sherwood.
Through Sherwood.
He flew into the crossover at high speed, not even slowing down. That's when a Ford pickup slammed him head-on, and the Chevy got stuck in the middle of the truck's front end. Seconds later, a box truck hit from the side and crushed the rest.
A box truck. He's underneath the box truck. Airbags deployed. Let's shut this intersection down.
Stay right there.
Stay there.
Can you hear me in there? Can you hear me in there?
Get out.
EMS got to the scene quickly, but there was nothing they could do. The driver had already passed by the time they arrived. Many people have died as a result of Arkansas's vicious PIT maneuver, and this was no exception. It started when Waldenburg police tried to stop 36-year-old Vale Murphy on Highway 14. Instead of pulling over, he ran, leading officers straight onto I-55 South, where state troopers locked in.
So then, will you give me updates on what's going on, like all this stuff?
Trooper Lindrith attempted a PIT maneuver on the suspect, but his vehicle lost control and veered off the road. Despite that, the suspect kept going. Fortunately, Trooper Lindrith was not injured.
He's got lower tires, be careful with that. Can't do it, snake off. You ready for Doug? Arkansas, Adam, Paul King, Buck 2 Henry, ATK, Buck 2H. Arkansas, 326, Young, Sam Union, 326, YSU. Copy 28, on this wreck on John Dick over out. Do you have any other 28 vehicles involved?
Troopers moved in. They drew near and struck him with a PIT, causing a terrible collision. The car was totally wrecked when it flew off the road, flipped over, and came to rest on a service road. Murphy didn't have his seatbelt on. He'd landed yards away after being thrown from the car in the collision. Doctors raced to his aid, but it was too late. He passed away soon after being brought to a trauma center in Memphis. Murphy was wanted on serious charges, including assault on a first responder, robbery, and sexual assault. He was fleeing not just the police, but also his past. September 30th, 2022, just before 1 a.m., a white Jeep Grand Cherokee came flying onto I-85 North from Cleveland Avenue. It was doing well over 90 in a 55 zone, weaving through traffic without signaling. A trooper lit it up, and that's when the chase began.
114, where you at?
In Alfred University.
Alright, we're coming up to RDA. He's gonna jump off RDA. Nope, he's gonna jump back on. We're going back toward Fulton.
You're on RD8?
Nope, he's jumping back over. We're just continuing connecting north. Headed toward I-20.
Clear connector north. Hey, 96 on secondary, I'll call over connector north, passing Edgewood. Connector north, passing Edgewood. Looks like we're going to be exiting Edgewood. Exiting Edgewood.
As the Jeep exited onto Edgewood Avenue, one of the passengers jumped from the moving car, probably sensing something terrible was about to happen. He was caught by troopers a few blocks away.
Hit the wall. Come on, let's get up there with him, 896.
coming around. Come around, 943. You're clear. You can get on him, 943. You got it. I got a traffic call out. 943. I got a full car and I'm grilling go in real quick. Hit. Line of start. I got a full car and I'm grilling go in real quick. Hit. Line of start. Two rollover. Bad 1050.
A trooper went in for a high-speed PIT and made solid contact. The Jeep spun out, slid off the road, and slammed into the ditch. It was a heavy crash, and the chase came to a violent stop. By the time officers reached it, the Jeep was upside down and on fire. One trooper grabbed a fire extinguisher and put it out. Two of the suspects were found unresponsive. CPR and tourniquets were attempted, but it was already too late. January 24th, 2022. It started outside a bar in Dalton, Georgia. Police spotted a silver BMW leaving the parking lot and tried to pull it over for no insurance and an improper turn, but the driver had no plans to stop. When he tried to stop it, the driver hit the gas again, initiating a full-on pursuit, heading north through multiple counties. With no traffic nearby, the trooper made his move. The PIT sent the BMW spinning out, slamming into a guardrail, breaking through it, and rolling violently. The driver was thrown from the car. When officers reached the spot where he landed, he wasn't moving. A trooper adjusted his body and tried to open his airway, but there were no signs of breathing. EMS arrived soon after and confirmed it. He was gone. It all started in North Salt Lake when police got reports about two men drinking whiskey while driving a Ford F-250. By the time officers tried to pull them over, the driver had already made his choice, and somewhere nearby, a woman who had nothing to do with any of it was about to be caught in the middle.
Through the entire lane all the way to number 1 lane. west and about Ore Drive. Then
The truck blew through an intersection and crashed into another car, driven by 33-year-old Tai Huang Vu, who had nothing to do with the chase. She passed away on the spot. The suspect didn't survive either. In just seconds, 2 lives were lost.